this holy Christian woman that's married to the reverend is saying, ooh, you mister's wife? Ooh, that fine-ass piece of black chocolate dick right there. It ain't no man in the county finer than that goddamn mister. White or black. Girl. Bugs. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share the Facebook, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. I think these are the Ms. Hollywood DC shades. I got them in black now. Ooh, look at the lens, how they got the little, I think they call it gradient, where it's like black at the top and gold at the bottom. I don't know what the hell they call it, but ain't they super fly? Ooh. Ooh. Go on over there, check them out. I mean, it's Christmas time. Don't your family need Christmas gifts? Go on over there to uptopbeauty.com and see what we got over there. And if you are not already a part of this book club, please hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, baby, it's time. It's time. The Color Purple by Alice Walker. Now, y'all, don't get in your feelings because it ain't like the movie, okay? Because this book is much better. Dear God, I asked him to take me instead of Netty while I knew Mammy's sick. I tell him I can fix myself up for him. I duck into my room and come out wearing horsehair, feathers, and a pair of my new Mammy high heel shoes. He beat me for dressing trampy, but he do it to me anyway. Mister come that evening. I'm in the bed crying. Netty, she finally see the light of day clear. I need to get the hell out of this house before my father start crawling on top of me. Okay? I knew Mammy, she see it too. She in the room crying. Netty tend to the first one, then the other. She so scared, she go outdoors and vomit, but not out front where the two men's are. Mister say, well, sir, I sure hope you didn't change your mind. He say, nah, I can't say so. You flat out can't have Netty. Well, he say real slow, I can't let you have Netty. She too young. Don't know nothing but what you tell her. Sides, I want her to get some more schooling. Make a school teacher out of her. But I can let you have Silly. She the oldest anyway. She ought to marry first. She ain't fresh though, but I expect you know that. She spoiled twice. But you don't need a fresh woman no how. I got a fresh one in there myself, and she's sick all the time. She's sick all the time because you keep her pregnant all the fucking time. Shit. When she ain't pregnant, she going through menstruation. It's called menstruation. Shit. He spit over the railing. The children get on her nerves. She not much of a cook, and she big already. She big because you giving her the juice. Thick thighs Diddy, you giving her the juice. Stop, pull out, motherfucker. She ugly. Mister, he don't say nothing. I stop crying. I'm so surprised. She ugly, he say. But she ain't no stranger to hard work. And she clean. And God done fixed her. Meaning that it's like a guy code. You could enter and not have to worry about her having any babies. That's a treasure to them ninjas. That's still a treasure to ninjas. Oh my God. You can't have the children? Oh my goodness. This like Fantasy Island for some of these niggas out here. What? I could just give you the skeet and you'll be just fine. Oh, glory. Mr. like, wait a minute, I ain't never looked at her before. Tell her, come out here, let me see. Mr. still don't say nothing. I take out the picture of Suge Avery. I look into her eyes. Her eyes say, yeah, it bees that way sometimes. Fact is, he say, I gotta get rid of her. She too old to be living here at home. And she a bad influence on my other girls. She a bad influence because she got pregnant twice. by you. Oh, and I'll sweeten the deal by this. It's a cow back there she done raised. You can have her and a goddamn cow if you want to. Mr. Like, I ain't never seen that one. Bring her on out here. Let me see her. Kind of nervous about her. You talking about she ugly? She been spoiled, the pussy broke? Well, Mr. Say, I don't know. I think you throwing me in a trick bag. The pappy go, well, I mean, the next time you come, you could take a look at her. Go from there. Mr. Say, how old is she? He say, she near 20. And another thing, she tell lies. Silly's mind, she's thinking, if I marry Mr., then I can pull Netty with me. And then on the other hand, Silly's thinking, but Mr. still loves Netty. How am I going to be able to keep Mr. up off of Netty? How's this going to happen? But that's something that she says she'll worry about later. Right now, in her mind, let me get with Mr. so I can take care of my little sister, Netty. I know I'm not pretty or smart as Netty, but she say I ain't dumb. Sisters Silly and Netty nurture each other. Paul, Thick Thighs Diddy, he believes that because Silly is not attractive and has been spoiled twice, that she's not worth the time of school. Girl, there's nothing out there for you. Your future is ruined. I made sure to ruin it. So the first chance the pappy got, Silly and Netty's pappy got, he took Silly out of school. She ain't worth it. Even a school teacher came by and said, I think you're making a big mistake by taking Silly out of school. The pappy said, mind your business. I feel bad sometimes. Netty done passed me in learning. But look like nothing she say can get in my brain and stay. She tried to tell me something about the ground not being flat. I just say, yeah, like I know it. I never tell her how flat it looked to me. Mr. come finally one day looking all drugged out. The woman he had helping him done quit. His mammy done said no more. He say, let me see her again. Paul called me. Silly, he say, like it wasn't nothing. Mr. want another look at you. I go stand in the door. Then sunshine in my eyes. He still up on his horse. He looked me up and down. Paul rattled his newspaper. Move up. He won't bite, he say. I go closer to the steps, but not too close, 'cause I'm a little scared of his horse. Turn around, Paul said. I turned round. One of my little brothers come up. I think it was Lucius. He fat and playful all the time, munching on something. Now here go the father, like she up on the auction block. Okay, you the new auctioneer. But here goes, she good with children. She can cook. She can plow cornfields and sugar cane, fix your tire. What else? Take out the trash. All the things that you need from a good woman. And Mr. say, can I still get the cow? Yeah, sure. You can have the cow. Go for it. Dear God, I spend my wedding day running from the oldest boy. He 12. I spend my wedding day running from the oldest boy. His mama died in his arms. And he don't want to hear nothing about no new one either. He picked up a rock and laid my head open. The blood run all down between my breasts. His daddy say, don't do that. But that's all he say. He got 4 children instead of 3. 2 boys and 2 girls. That's called the goop, girl. They gooped your ass. You going there thinking you about to take care of 3 children and then magically, deliciously 4 up here. Because he don't have nobody there to help him take care of the children. This is so ignorant to me that men don't know how to be paternal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just leave it up to women to just take care of the children, period. I am so happy that I didn't live in them times, because trust me, I would be like, you need to come over here and comb this. It's your hair. It's your nappy ass hair. You need to learn how to comb this shit. This not my hair. This your hair. You comb this nappy ass hair. So getting back to the point I'm trying to make, Silly is there looking at the children like, oh God, this is the most unkempt, nappy-headed children I had ever seen in my life. You ain't never combed that hair, mister? Never. I start trying to untangle hair. They only 6 and 8, and they cry. They scream. They cuss me murder. By 10 o'clock, I'm done. They cry themselves to sleep, but I don't cry. I lay there thinking about Netty while he on top of me. Wonder if she's safe. And then I think about Suge, Avery. I know what he doing to me, he done to Suge. And maybe she like it. I put my arms around him. Well, I mean, that's the lesbian way. When you don't want to admit that you wholeheartedly a bulldagger. What you do is you lay there, you let the men do their business on top, and then you think about some lady. Yeah. Some lady doing something to you real good. And then it be over soon. That's just how them super daggers be. That is called a bulldagger in waiting. I was in town sitting on the wagon while Mr. was in the dry goods store. In the movie, it was a baby. But in the book, the little girl is 6. What happens is she's sitting there in the wagon waiting for her husband. She sees a woman with a 6-year-old with her face. Okay? Something in her says, that could be my daughter. So she hops down off the wagon, follows the mother and the little girl into the store. She following her. She like, that little girl look like she could be my daughter. Now, Silly is inquiring about the little girl. Silly go, who her pappy? The mother is looking at her like, bitch, little girl, get out my face. She not a little girl. She almost 20, but get out my face. Why you inquiring? Because I would be insulted if somebody just walk up to me and be like, who her pappy? I'd be like, wait a minute. Hold the hell on. Why you worried about who the father is? He, your baby father? He done got you pregnant? You finna? What's the concern? That's how I would be. Okay, if somebody came up to me and inquired about who my child's father was. The woman goes, well, it's the Reverend such and such. That's who the pappy is. She goes, Silly in her mind saying, well, maybe my father, Thick Thighs Diddy is what we catted him as. Maybe my father sold the baby to the Reverend. Maybe. I think she mine. My heart says she mine. But I don't know she mine. If she mine, her name Olivia. Now, what's funny is, which this book does so beautifully, is remind the reader, you may be established. Mr. may have a big ass house on the hill full of, cotton and corn and shit like that. And she might be the Reverend's wife. But you still a nigga. The owner of the shop goes, girl, what you doing here? She like, I want some fabric. I'm fitting to make a dress for my baby. Okay, come on over. Come get this and get the hell out of my store. Yes, sir. She buys the thread and the material and then leaves the store. Silly follows behind. When the woman with the child gets out the store, she's looking around for her husband. She's like, oh, God, the good Reverend ain't here. Silly say, well, this my husband wagon right here. You can wait with me until he come. She climb up on the wagon. I thank you kindly, she say. Us sit looking at the folks that come to town. I never seen so many even at church. Some be dressed, too. Some don't hit on much. Dust get up all in the lady's dress. She asked me, who is my husband? Now, I know all about hers. She laughed a little. I say, mister. She say, sure enough, like she know all about him. Just didn't know he was married. He is a fine-looking man, she say. Not a finer-looking one in the county. White or black, she say. What the movie, which I said previously, did not express to us or make blatant to us was that Mr. was sought after. The ladies, this holy Christian woman that's married to the Reverend is saying, ooh, you Mr.'s wife? Ooh, that fine-ass piece of black chocolate dick right there. It ain't no man in the county finer than that goddamn Mr. White or black. Girl, what that dick be like? You know that's what she wanted to say, but she can't say it. Eventually, Reverend Mr., that would be the lady, husband, show up. She climbed down off the wagon and say, "Thank you for your hospitality. It's been good meeting you." She like, hospitality, I don't know what that is, but okay, thank you. Silly got the lady in the back of her mind because she know that that little girl is her daughter. Now here come Mister. He climb up in the truck. The hell you here for? What's wrong with you? You didn't see the ghost? Dear God, Netty here with us. She run away from home. She say she hate to leave our stepmom, but she had to get out. Maybe find help for the other little ones. The boys be all right, she say. They can stay out of his way. When they get big, they gonna fight him. Maybe kill him, I say. How is it with you and Mister? She asked. But she got eyes. He still like her. In the evening, he come out on the porch in his Sunday best. She be sitting there with me, shelling peas or helping the children with they spelling. Helping me with my spelling too. Netty there, even though Mister eyeballing her, she trying to not pay attention to the fact that Mr. Eyeballs is burning a hole in the back of her head. This ninja. He married to my sister. He can't keep his damn eyes off me, disgusting pig. I mean, that's what disgusting must do. But she knew she had to get away from Thick Thighs Diddy, before he cassied her. That's not funny, but I'm telling you, that Thick Thighs Diddy, he finna go down. Okay, and I can't wait. Netty is there, trying to teach her sister reading and writing. Ain't no use for Silly to read and write because she ain't never going to be nothing according to what the world has set for her, but a field hand and somebody to crawl on top of and do your business on. You ain't got to worry about getting up because she can't get pregnant. Mr. Children, all bright, but they mean. They say, "Silly, I want this. Silly, I want that. Our mama let us have it." He don't say nothing. They tried to get his attention, but he hide. Yeah, that's too much work for me to raise children. Silly, you do it. I know these ain't your kids, but fuck it then. I didn't get you from your pappy to just come here. You better earn your keep and take care of these children. It's Netty being eyed from the outside. She trying to explain to Silly, listen, you got to stand up for yourself with these kids. Okay? Silly explains to her, look, I done got the life beaten out of me. I done got pregnant by my father twice. I'm with this man that's supposed to be the finest man in town, but I don't want no man on top of me. Something ain't right. I be thinking about the ladies when we do it. Okay, Suge? Something ain't right. I'm beaten down. This is what I'm supposed to be. Just here. Just here. I ain't supposed to do nothing no more or less but be here. Silly is beaten down. The universe has turned her into just a little speck in the world, in this great big world. So Netty says, you got to fight. Silly say, I can't fight. Netty say, fuck that, you need to fight. They're going to run all over you. The world is going to run over you. Netty already has that power. I don't know why the universe gave it to Netty and not Silly. Why the universe chose Silly to be the one to be beaten down. But Netty is trying to explain to her that you are more than a speck in life. Silly is defeated, mentally and physically. That's a real pretty dress you got on, he say to Netty. She say, thank you. Them shoes look just right. She say, thank you. Your skin, your hair, your teeth, every day is something else. Now, Netty recognizes that the world has beaten Silly down. So whenever Mr. give her a compliment, she give it to her sister to make her feel good. Okay? Because after all, Mr. should be giving those compliments to his wife, but instead he's giving it to her sister. But I mean, that's Mr. That's what he do. Soon he stop. He say one night in bed, well, us done help Netty all we can. Now she gotta go. Where's she gonna go? I asked. I don't care, he said. I'm sure Mr. is not used to a woman not giving him what he wants. Especially since he should know that he is one of the most attractive men in the county, according to the reverend's wife. But because his ways ain't working on Netty, she got to go. And I like this better than the movie because we remember the scene where he separated the two sisters. You know, that shit broke my heart, man. Thinking of somebody separating me from my sister in such an ugly way. Oh my God, that broke my heart. So I like the way it went in the book. You know, he wasn't so evil to Celie. I mean, he put his hands on her, but he wasn't so evil to separate Netty from Celie in such a ugly and horrible way. I like the fact that Mr. was like, look, she ain't letting me fuck, so she got to go. Even though I know Mr. would have loved to be able to have those two sisters in his house. One of the sisters be out in the field being a mammy and you know, whatever, taking out the trash, washing the dishes, chopping the wood, whatever else Celie was doing in the house. And then he'd put Netty on a pedestal and just treat her like a princess. So I'm sure Mr. would have loved that situation, okay? But she ain't coming up off the pussy. I tell Netty the next morning, instead of being mad, she glad to go. Say she hate to leave me is all. Now, before she let Netty leave, she tell Netty the Reverend's name and the situation where she met the wife of the Reverend, and she believes that it's Olivia, her daughter. Netty, whatever you do, please keep in mind that family, because that may be my daughter. God, two of his sisters come to visit.
You say that you love